Alright guys, so I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying the day so far. In the mornings I try to get in the Bible, especially on Monday mornings, because as the week progresses we tend to just kind of move really fast and we got plans and places to be and all these kind of things. So I've been reading in John just a little bit kind of recently. I got a recommendation to read in John, but here I am, John 1 verse 12. Yet to all who did receive him, to those who believed his name, he gave the right to become children of God, born not of natural descent but born of God. Recently when I've been reading, I've been trying to avoid just reading a bunch of verses or reading a bunch of chapters, because I feel like it's very hard to remember and actually understand and apply what we're reading if we're moving so fast, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times like we're reading and we skim through a chapter or two, or we're trying to read the entire Bible, but the truth is you're probably gonna forget and you're gonna have a hard time actually applying daily. And if God's instruction to us is to live a life truly pleasing to him, if we're just kind of skimming through the Bible and rushing our way through it, how are we really going to understand what we're supposed to be doing or what we're supposed to be practicing, or how to act or how to speak or how to love, if we're just kind of skipping and skimming through chapters or whatever it is just to say we did it? So I just wrote a couple notes, nothing too crazy to take away from this, but just some things I had in mind. Anyone who accepts Jesus, God welcomes you with open arms. You know, you have a choice. You have a choice to follow, you have a choice to not follow. It doesn't matter what you did or said, you are still a child of God, you know? And I think sometimes we end up being bashed, or we end up being condemned by people around us because of the things we've done or the places we've been. And that's not how Jesus works. Now, we will be judged, you know what I'm saying, based off the things we've done, but we're still a child of God no matter what we did, you know what I'm saying? We're all gonna mess up, we're all gonna blow it. There's gonna be times where I wish I'd said something right, or maybe didn't say anything at all, but we're still a child of God. We still have that blessing of grace and mercy to wake up to every single day. Don't let people steer you from believing. He loves you despite your flaws. He never left us, we just didn't choose him. The last thing I wrote was, stop putting people down before they get to Christ. You gossiping about them is just as bad, honestly. You know, so sometimes we talk so badly about people, you know, before they even get to Jesus. We talk so badly about people and what they've done and where they've been and who they've been with or whatever. Like, how are we gonna bring them in, but we're constantly gossiping about them? We're constantly putting them down for trying. We're putting them down for even showing up to church. It doesn't matter. As long as they're in the house, as long as they're reading the Bible, as long as, you know what I'm saying? That's what we should commend them for. That's what we should clap for. That's what we should root for them for, not just because of their shortcomings. How are we going to bring more people in if we spend more time putting them down for not being there?